Hello.
No, you have to wait till I sit down.
Why?
So that way I'm in the frame.
I didn't say hello.
No, I want to be here when it starts. I don't want to be sitting down as you're saying hello.
What the F is happening here?
I'm trying to explain it to you. Hello
Welcome.
to another episode of
What the
F is happening. We're at our house. Laura and Amanda. And Olive. You can't see Olive. There she is. Hello.
So Olive likes straws.
Say hello.
She
No,
says-
say hello. Hello.
Say
No,
no.
say hello. Hello. Thank you.
Look at her. She said, "Let
Okay.
me go."
Okay.
She's
God,
not
I
a
just
lovey
got
cat.
stabbed in the nipple. My God.
She says, "Nope." Let
She's
me.
saying goodbye. She doesn't like to be touched.
She
Oh,
doesn't
hi,
want to be
Mommy.
held. Hi, baby.
It's like she knows that we're recording, and then she's like, time for my close up.
She's so pretty. And her pink nose makes, every time she sits down and I see her little pink nose, it makes me think of a Disney cat.
Yeah. Oh my God. Freaking
She pierced your nipple?
kitty. Yeah.
She pierced it to me. Hi, baby girl.
So does that mean this episode's gonna be called Kitty Tits?
Instead of glitter tits.
Right. We got all kinds of tits. Glitter tits, kitty tits, pierced tits.
Not anymore.
Whoa! Hello. She came out of nowhere.
She can't just let Moo have her space. She's like the annoying little sister. She has to come up here and irritate her.
Yeah. Oh, so Amanda's back.
Hi.
Yay!
Still sound a little bit like Myrtle.
Myrtle.
Yeah. I've been smoking
But not for 40 years. Maybe only like 6.
25. I smoke 2 packs a day
For the last 25
for the
years.
last 25 years.
Imagine how much money you would spend on just cigarettes.
Especially now.
It's like $14 a pack.
I have no idea.
I have no
It's
idea.
ridiculous. I know
Maybe
that
like,
when,
it depends on what you get, but like maybe $7.
like years ago when we did smoke, like before we had kids, it was expensive then at like $3 something a pack.
Yeah.
And now it's almost, I think it's like almost $8 or $9 a pack of cigarettes. Like who can afford that? Heaven forbid you do that and you get a Starbucks. There goes my paycheck.
Yeah, right?
I got a latte and a pack of cigarettes. I'm broke again.
I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And I don't know why. You don't know why, Myrtle?
I
Really?
have no idea where my money goes.
Somebody posted a picture of what gas prices were 4 years ago. Like that day, which was like, I think yesterday.
Uh-huh.
It was $1.77 a gallon.
It's insane.
Can we just remember who the president was 4 years ago?
I remember when I first started driving, gas was like $1.05 a gallon.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous now.
I know, because now it's $4 to $7 depending on where you live.
Right. And if you have a vehicle that's more than a 4-cylinder vehicle or a bigger gas tank.
Yeah, I had a client the other day. She drives some big truck. And
Yeah.
she said it costs her $150 every time she fills her tank. And so, like, the pumps automatically stop at $100.
Mm.
So she has to put $100 in, and then it'll stop. She has to put the thing back. She has to swipe her card again, and then pump again.
Yeah, see, Chuck's is only a 6-cylinder, his truck.
Mm-hmm.
But it still costs like $80 to fill it up.
Yeah.
The Jeep, it's like $60.
When mine gets over 45, I'm like, okay, can we stop?
Yeah, the Jeep is like 60, but it's got a 22-gallon tank.
Yeah, mine's only 13
Right.
or 14, something like that.
But I have been getting away the past couple of weeks with only putting $40 in, and it's lasting me, so.
Yeah, because you've been sick. You haven't been driving it. I know, and like, because I was also sick for a little bit, and I couldn't remember the last time I got gas when I drove again. I had just gotten gas, so it was so nice to get in my car and I had a full tank. was like, oh, thank God, because I have no money. Oh, your new fan is up.
Yes. He did that yesterday.
Nice.
He came home, like, he worked a split shift. He went in and worked, like, 5 to 9.
What did he use to hang out?
I have no idea.
I
wasn't here.
He didn't borrow the ladder from me.
No, I wasn't here. He worked a split shift. I went in. I left right before he got home because he worked 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then he went back, had to be back at 1:30 and worked 1:30 to close. So he did that in between. I need light bulbs.
I was going to say you don't have any bulbs, but they're pretty. Mm-hmm. What bulbs does it take? Regular bulbs? Or smaller ones? Okay.
I don't know.
Well, just so you know, if it's like not a regular bulb, if it's like the small, like oblong ones, when you put them up, make sure you use like a rag or a glove or something. Because the oil's on your fingers, when it gets on the bulb, it makes the bulb burn out faster.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, it has a remote too.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like it's one of the ones that has a remote because it doesn't have any pull chains.
No, it has the remote. He said that the dial on the wall has to stay on high, but the remote will turn it down. The speed's down on it.
Okay.
I'm throwing things.
It's okay.
Excuse me. I'm feeling a little violent.
Well,
throwing things around obnoxiously.
Taylor got me a new necklace.
I was looking at that earlier. I was trying to see it, but I had my glasses on, so I was a little squinty.
It says T.
Aw.
It's a T on it. T for Troy, obviously.
T for too much.
And then the stone, the red thing, that's his birthstone. I don't remember what it is, though.
When's his birthday?
January.
Oh, it's a garnet.
Oh, that's what it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you would know, because
right.
It's also your birth month.
Yeah, I think the other one is Ruby.
Yeah.
Is it July?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I always remember thinking, why wasn't I born in July instead of August? Because then my birthstone could be Ruby and not Peridot. I don't know, for some reason I never liked Peridot.
No, I like the color of it.
I don't. Like, of all the greens, I think it's an ugly green.
No. Kelsey saw a car the other day. I think it was like a Kia Soul, and she was like, that is like an ugly green. That's dookie green. Who would get a car that's dookie green? We just drove a car that was mustard yellow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When was that?
Oh, it was before I had my other Jeep.
Oh, okay.
The one that got wrecked.
Okay, so before I knew you.
Yeah, it was that's the first car they had me drive. I think it was a Ford Edge, but it was like mustard yellow.
Ew.
It was so ugly. Well, I wasn't comfortable in it anyways.
Yeah.
And that's when I saw the Jeep, and I was like, can I drive that? And of course the sales, because it was less expensive, she's like, it doesn't have Bluetooth, and it doesn't have this, and I said, does it have air conditioning? She said, yes. I said, I'll take it.
Sold.
Yeah. So, yeah. No mustard yellow Ford for me.
So, Dad's car is dead. The head gasket's cracked. So he's going to have the family mechanic replace the engine. You're going to get one from LKQ and, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So in the meantime, one of his really good friends happens to be in the hospital. He's fine. He's in rehab now, so he's recovering. Right. But he's not going to drive for a while. Mm-hmm. So my dad went to visit him in rehab. And, like rehab after surgery, not rehab like right. He's an alcoholic. I just want to clarify that.
Right.
So,
physical rehabilitation.
Right. Like PT. Not AA. So, he was telling his friend, like, about the situation of this car, and he's like, well, my car is just sitting at home, not being driven. So, well, technically, I guess it's his wife's car, but his wife prefers to drive the truck.
Oh.
So now Dad's driving around a little black Kia Soul.
Oh. A little hamster mobile.
Yes. And you know what's so funny is he loves it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't you just scrap your car then and get yourself a Kia Soul? And he's like, because I like my Avalon.
Oh, well.
I'm like, whatever, it's your money.
Yeah, is it worth putting a new engine in?
I don't know.
What year is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I know it's older than mine. And mine's a 2014. So, I think his is a 20... No, maybe his is newer than mine now. I don't remember. I can't keep up.
I don't know, they still made the Avalon.
I don't know. But also, like, so my dad gave my uncle his old Avalon and bought this one. But then my uncle moved to Tennessee and took Granddad's car. So now Dad's old Avalon is sitting in our side yard. And I'm like, is that engine good? I know there's something wrong with it, but I don't remember what.
Gotcha.
And that's why he wasn't driving it. He was driving Granddad's car.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. And Granddad doesn't need it anymore, so.
Right.
We don't drive cars in the afterlife.
Right.
To my knowledge.
You just, and then you're there? Is that
right.
how it
I
works?
don't think you even have to.
Oh.
You just, like, I Dream of Jeannie.
Just blink and you're there?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, whatever works.
That'd be nice. That'd be fun. How fun would that be? I might just feel like visiting Jupiter today. I feel like visiting... Hello? I feel like visiting a different galaxy.
Distraction.
Yeah, I think we're both distracted by
Jesus!
the cat that's on crack. Is there catnip in there? Like, what's happening?
Nope. She just absolutely loves the tunnel. She will run from the kitchen into the living room and hit the tunnel and like slide across my floor. Mm-hmm. It's hilarious.
I'm waiting for her to do that and slide right into the table with the camera on.
Oh no, I hope not. She has slid right into the couch though.
I'll be ready to catch the camera.
If you guys see us go, wee! It's the cat.
It's the cat. Cat in the hat. Hello? Okay. She found fluff, so now she's attacking the fluff.
She's such a pretty cat, but she is so mean.
She just wants to be independent all the time.
Does that mean she's in her teenage years?
Probably.
It's funny, her and Moo are not that far apart in age, but how different they act.
Yeah. And it's funny also because they're like opposite in color scheme.
I know. Olive looks like Moo and Luna had a baby.
Yeah.
Because Luna's all black.
And Moo is pretty much all white.
Mm-hmm.
Satyrs.
Except for her couple spots in her tail.
Hi, Sadie Wadey. Come here.
I heard her whining when you came in.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I know, I haven't seen you in such a long time.
Yeah, so because I've been sick, Laura hasn't been over because obviously I didn't want to pass it to her. And I guess Sadie really missed her when she came in the door. Sadie was whining like crazy.
And I couldn't get to her because Bear was like, hi, baby. Hi, honey.
She's such a lover.
Yeah. That's why you're my favorite.
Except she can be mean too.
Not to me, though.
No to Bear.
She's like, you gave me french fries. I'll never be mean to you.
She's mean to Bear. It's funny.
You can't even see her.
She doesn't back down.
No.
Mm-mm. Nope. And he's got about 45 pounds on her.
Yeah.
Yep, and she does not back down. Dead air.
I got caught up petting. And then I was also thinking about how, like, because I was sick also, which we had different sicknesses.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that we got different sicknesses. We got sick at the same time. And, but Puddles was loving it. He loves it when I'm sick because I let him sleep in bed with me all day.
Oh.
So I had a little snuggle buddy. But then he loves to be right on top of me. And when you're feverish.
That's her.
You're like, get off of me.
That's her. Because she gets under the covers and she either gets right up against my back or right up against my legs.
Mm-hmm.
And she's so hot, she'll make me sweat. And it's funny because when I was sick, obviously I was fevered,
Mm-hmm.
and I would sweat at night, and she would make it like 10 times worse.
We got an impromptu boxing match.
I woke up, I thought I had taken a shower in the middle of the night or something, and not even realized it.
Like, you get out of bed and you look at the sheets and there's like an imprint of your body.
Oh, the man and the child are back.
Oh, good. It's almost present time then.
Present time.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but Charles just had a birthday recently.
A birthday.
So I have a little present for him when he walks in the door.
Oh.
And I'm going to make him open it on camera.
Yes.
Charles!
You just missed her and Winnie having it out.
Yeah, they had a little boxing match. I kissed the baby. She has little black toe beans. She hates it.
The noises that she makes are too funny.
Hey, Charles, come here. Oh, God. Come sit, like, right here.
Give Dad the chair.
You're gonna make him sit on the ground where there's a whole couch? No, like, I want you to be in camera.
Or for me to do that, I can move that back.
Just move the camera back. It's fine. Without knocking it over, preferably.
Oh, look, Kelsey joined me.
I'm wearing my own pants. Ooh, it's a little wobbly. I think that's enough room.
Okay. Yay.
Okay, there's a card, but you don't have to open the card on camera. I just want you to open, like, the actual present itself on camera. You're scared?
No.
Why?
Fucking toasted.
Yes.
Oh, God. It's from me and Taylor.
Very nice.
Me and Blop.
Blop.
Blop and I.
Its eyes are red.
Yeah, he's... Hi.
That's so funny.
Jack.
So, you were saying earlier something about dreams you've been having?
Oh, yeah. I've had, like, a couple of really weird dreams that, like, you could say that they're, like...
Thank you.
You're welcome. That they're, like, interpretable. Is that a word?
Maybe.
So the first one...
Yes, it has the ability to be interpreted.
Interpretable? Sure.
Okay.
I
missed part of that. I was watching her and I heard
Indubitably, they are interpretable. So, okay, the first one, I'm at my parents' house. I'm standing in the driveway and the garage is open.
Okay.
Neither of the cars are in the garage. And you know, like, the gymnastics mats?
Yeah.
Like the flexible ones?
Mm-hmm.
There's just a pile of them in the garage. And I'm outside doing something.
Okay.
I don't know what, but like, maybe I was outside with the dogs. I don't know. I'm just standing outside for whatever reason.
Okay.
And as I'm walking up to the garage, I hear a rattlesnake. Like, I just hear the rattle, and I know that it's a rattlesnake.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, not gonna go in there.
Right.
So I'm just standing in the driveway, and I'm looking.
Ow.
As you're over there getting maimed. I'm just looking at the garage. And then the rattlesnake comes out. And it's slithering towards me, but it's not provoking me. Like, it's not, like, coiling up.
Right.
And it doesn't.
Okay.
And then cut to me with this device that I guess is, like, made to kill snakes.
Okay.
It's like a little mini guillotine, essentially.
Okay.
Cut to me with the guillotine over the snake's head, and I just... And gone. Done. And then the second dream was just that I looked in the mirror, and I had visible cavities on all of my teeth. Like tons of cavities.
So when I was younger, I used to have these weird dreams that I would lose a tooth, and then I would go look to see where the tooth came from, and like I would sit there and all my teeth would just start falling out.
Yeah. I've had a dream like that before.
Oh, I hated those
So
dreams.
when you dream that your teeth are falling out, usually that means that you regret saying something to somebody.
I don't know, I was a kid.
And I guess that like the cavity thing is similar, or it could be that I'm like subconsciously I'm insecure about something.
Huh.
And like, yeah, I'm insecure about a lot of things. What do you mean?
Yeah, that I always chalked it up to because my mom has been a dental assistant like most of my life.
Yeah.
And she was always very like, take care of your teeth, brush your teeth, this your teeth, that your teeth, you know.
But I also had that dream the day before I had my regular client come in who's a dentist. So it was like,
that's weird.
Maybe I just like, because I knew that I was going to see her, I had a dream about teeth. And I was like, I just need to brush my teeth extra well before I see her. But the rattlesnake one is interesting because I looked it up and it said that it could be more of like a vision, rather, where I'm about to receive some sort of attack. Not necessarily physical, but like somebody's not got my best interest at heart. And I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But in other news, I'm getting a raise.
Oh.
Because we're raising our prices at the spa.
Oh.
Only by like some are the pricing that we already had to begin with made like absolutely no fucking sense.
Okay.
Because like some massages would be like $1.50 a minute. Some of them would be like $1.27 a minute.
Oh.
And I'm like, who came up with this?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I guess to make it like an even number, but like you should round up, not down.
Right.
So now the pricing makes a little bit more sense. The order in which they are on the pamphlet's going to make more sense, and the descriptions are a lot more descriptive, but with less words. Because what they were before was just like a bunch of baloney. Jumbled up garbage.
Kind of like when you look at a Chinese menu and it describes the dish.
Right.
And it doesn't always track.
Right, or like they use like words that are like ingredients, but it's like, what is that?
Yeah, that too. Sometimes when I want to know what something is that I don't know what it is, I'll look it up on the
interwebs,
on the Google,
on the Google, good old Googs.
Why internet would not come out of my mouth, I don't know. It was like my brain was like, say Google, no, say internet, say Google, say it. It was like
so you're about
fighting
to say,
with
like,
itself.
The interoogle.
Yeah, the Google net.
Or Goonet.
I'm gonna go on the Google net.
You know what that reminds me of? Goonet. That's like that guy that made that video of all of the Reddit questions about being pregnant, but they're all misspelled. So,
oh yes.
Can I get pre-gert? Or my favorite one though is when he goes pregnante. that video is so funny.
It's amazing though how bad some people's grammar is, and they put it out there for the world to see.
They really do.
They don't care.
And it's like, honey.
Mine is usually an autocorrect.
Yeah, but like you wonder how these people graduated from high school. Like, I consider myself to be an intellectual. I think I'm pretty smart.
Yeah.
And I barely graduated high school. I slept through most of my classes, granted. But it's like, I'm an intellectual and I barely passed high school. How are people this dumb and pass high school?
Because our standards are low.
True. Or the school just passes people so that they get a better grade.
I really do wonder about that sometimes. I know that's probably mean, but some of the kids' friends I mean, I know they're still kids, but sometimes I wonder, like, do they actually know how to read?
Right.
Or is it just pretend? Did you actually pass, or did they just say, this one's too dumb, just let them go ahead?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, if we don't pass them, they'll be here forever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I didn't graduate on time, my principal didn't want me to come back.
Oh.
But that's illegal. Like, in the United States as a whole, I'm pretty sure. At least in Florida, I know for a fact that you are entitled to education, public education, till you're 21.
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's 21, yeah. So, I was only 18, and he was like, we don't want you back. So my dad called the superintendent of the schools, and the principal called my personal cell phone number and said, I don't know where the miscommunication was, Miss Wappa. We would love to have you back. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you freaking would.
Wow.
So then my first day back, which I'd already missed like 4 days of class at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to go straight to class, get straight to work, because I wanted to freaking graduate. I just wanted to get it done.
Right.
And all my classes were going to be online anyways. So, I go to the front office, and they're like, oh, the principal wants to meet with you first. And I'm like, of course he does. So I think he was trying to use reverse psychology on me. And he was like, I don't really have high hopes, but we'll see if you can do it. And I was like, I have 4 classes.
What is the... I do not understand. I mean...
He pretty much talked to me for a solid 45 minutes and said, I don't think you can do it.
I just don't get it I don't understand it anymore at all.
And how he was going to be upset if I didn't graduate this year and I pulled down the grade average for the school. He's like, we're a B school and I'm trying to get us to be an A school. So he's like, if you hinder that, I'm going to be upset. And I'm like, I have 4 classes. If I don't pass 4 classes in an entire year that's online, I need help.
What happened to teachers encouraging kids?
Right.
I mean, it's bad now. I have a friend whose daughter was having trouble in her math class, but instead of encouraging her, offering help, the teacher basically told her, I'm going to get you out of the extracurricular activities that she was involved in. I'm going to get you out of that if you don't start passing my class. Like, threatening to have her removed from a club that she was in, which he can't do. He doesn't have that power.
Right. I mean, like, technically you're not supposed to be in clubs or extracurricular activities if your grade point average is below 2.0.
Right.
But as long as your grade point average is above the 2.0...
Obviously, this child is struggling.
Right, just help them.
Why do you have to be so vindictive and nasty?
I think it was my junior year, I had a class. This was the 4th time I had attempted to take Algebra 1B. I just don't comprehend math. Just my brain doesn't work that way.
Math. It's
letters.
Why the fuck are there letters in my math book?
Right. It's alphabet soup.
I don't like it.
So I didn't sign up for this. So
no.
My teacher had a teacher's aide in that class, and literally every single day, the teacher's aide, who is a senior, literally 1 year older than me, is actually same age as me because I repeated 1st grade, so we're the same age, and she's teaching me every single day how to do substitution elimination. And every single day, like, it would click for like a second, and then I would lose it, and I was getting so frustrated. And then there was one day where she was out for the day. I don't know if she was sick or she had a doctor's appointment or whatever. She just wasn't there for the day. So I asked my teacher. I was like, the way that, the teacher's aide has been explaining it, it kind of clicks, but it just doesn't stick. I said, maybe you can show me a different way.
Mm-hmm.
She said to me, verbatim, Laura, if you don't get it now, you're probably never going to. I said, that's great. That's not an option because I want to graduate. I need to pass this class.
Wow.
And she was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. I said, well, you're the teacher, right? So why don't you teach me? And she's like, well, because you've been taught and you don't get it. I said, but that's your job, is to teach. I was like, so instead of just sitting around and waiting for your daughter and your granddaughter to come meet you for lunch like you do every day, why don't you sit down next to me and teach me? Because that's your job. And she said, if you want to talk to me like that and have an attitude, you can go to the office. I said, bye. Peace. And I went home. I was so fed up after that day. I went home and I said, Dad, I was like, something has to give. I either need to switch the teacher, get a different teacher in this class. I need a tutor. I was like, I'm failing this class. I'm not going to graduate. I need to pass this class. And he was like, I know somebody. I'll hire her as a tutor. Literally 1 week, 5 days of her tutoring me, finally clicked. I went to school on Monday after practicing all weekend, went to school, passed the lesson, passed my final exam, and I told my teacher, I said, I know we still have 3 weeks left in this quarter, so I'm technically in your class for 3 weeks. I said, but you will not see me again.
Yeah,
And,
I just don't understand it.
I got permission from my guidance counselor, though, to go to the computer lab to work on my other classes.
I don't understand, though, why. If you don't want to encourage or actually help, then why are you teaching?
She used to leave our class early to go to lunch. Because her daughter and granddaughter would get there early. And she'd be like, well, you guys are fine.
Uh-huh.
And then she literally would leave. Like, she would leave campus.
I don't understand.
And she said, she made it very clear that she didn't care about her job because she was retiring next year anyways. But you know what happened? And I wonder if it's my fault because of what I told my guidance counselor. They're like, I'm not going back to her class. I passed it. I'm going to go to the computer lab. And he said that was fine. She was fired when the quarter ended.
Oops.
Which, like, really sucks. Like, you got fired 9 weeks before you're going to retire. Yikes.
Well, I mean, karma's a bitch, isn't it? Sorry.
Oh, whoopsie. Have you just done your job?
Right. I asked for help. You could have given it.
Told me no. And she also, there was one day where I came to class and I was like, you know what, before I log on, I'm just going to say a quick little prayer. I'm going to pray and ask God to help me retain this information. And it literally was going to be like, I don't know, it's like a 60-second prayer. I'm just sitting there in front of my computer, and she comes over and she's like, why aren't you logged in? Why aren't you doing work? And I was like, I just took 60 seconds to say a little prayer, that's all. She's like, you don't need to pray, you need to do your work. And I was like, okay, I've got freedom of religion. We do live in America. Chill out.
You don't need to sit at your desk, you need to teach.
I know, like, you don't want to be over here when I need your help.
Right. Why are you here now?
Right. Go back over to your desk and read your book.
Right. Put your feet up.
That's literally what she would do.
I had a middle school teacher like that, math teacher. It was pre-algebra. He was probably close to retirement age too, because he was an old guy. But
old fart.
Yeah, he would literally write the lesson on the board, and then he would go sit down at his desk and put his feet up on his desk and read the newspaper. And that's what he would do. Maybe that's why I suck so bad at math.
Because we never had math teachers that really cared.
Right.
And you know what sucks is I had the following year, I don't remember what I took after algebra, but I had another math class. And he was an incredible math teacher.
Yeah.
Like, he could explain things, like, show me how to do things. I'd retain it the first time. And, like, I probably still remember the things that he taught me if it was put in front of me. Like, he was that good. What is so sad, though, is I think he had that disease that makes your breath smell like something died.
Oh.
And he was the kind of teacher that would come up and he wanted to be, like, right next to you so he could show you exactly what to do.
So you're like...
And, like, I'm gonna learn, but I gotta not breathe. And there was one day where I couldn't help it and I audibly gagged. And I could tell he got embarrassed because he blushed. And I was like, oh no, I was like, it's me, I have acid reflux today. And then Miss Osteen, shit. I think she's fine, but Osteen's a common name. Whatever. She wasn't a teacher. But, she always had, like, anything and everything. And she's like, and I was 18, so it didn't matter if she gave me drugs because I was 18. And, she's like, I have Tums. Do you want some Tums? And I'm like, I'm fine.
Bad breath. Oh, here comes the planet.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I think it passed. I think I just had to, like, physically, get it out of my system. I think it was just, like, extra bad that day.
I had a history teacher that lost his dentures while he was yelling at the class. Like, his whole top denture came out of his mouth. And then he picked it up and, like, rinsed it off and tried to put it back in. And he turned around because, of course, it's a bunch of middle schoolers, so everybody's
dying.
laughing.
Yeah.
And he's, like, started yelling, that's enough! That's enough! Or we need order in the classroom, and it came out again. So he had to call for somebody to come and watch the class so he could go fix his teeth.
Because he probably had to put more.
Oh god, it was so
glue.
funny though, man. He was yelling at everybody. He was like, you guys need to pay attention and you need to get this down. The exams are coming. And
like, internally, I'm sure he was cracking up.
But all of a sudden, yeah, it just like shot out of like his whole top denture.
When I taught the kids at the church, I remember it was a Wednesday night. So Wednesday nights are always like way more relaxed than Sunday morning. And so Sunday I had done our Jericho lesson. Where like I built like a little mini Jericho with boxes, and we marched around Jericho with our trumpets, which were kazoos. And then we got to knock down the walls of Jericho. So I did the same thing on Wednesday night. And I had really bad allergies, and I was gassy. So everybody's loud. I finally get everybody's attention, and I sneezed and farted at the same time. I snorted. And the kids just lost it. And I was like, and like I couldn't help but laugh at myself. And I was like, okay, haha, that was funny. Let's be quiet again. And one of the older kids was like, Miss Laura, I can't believe you just did that. And I'm like, I sure dilly didn't do it on purpose. Can we move on with our lives now, please?
I was in the hallway waking Colton up the other morning. And I was standing there, and all of a sudden, like, it just happened. Like, I ripped ass and mad ass. And all of a sudden, Colton, like, sits up, and he's like, was that you? And he was like, yeah. And he goes, you better go to the bathroom so you don't shit yourself. I said, it's just gas, son. And then I'm coughing because I'm sick, and I'm walking through the house, like, coughing and farting at the same time.
Yeah.
Then he asked me, was that Bear? No, it was me.
You should have just said yes.
No, it was me.
That was funny. Oh, man.
Yeah, it happens.
But then, so circling back around to my principal, when I did graduate. And
did you give him the finger?
I wanted to. All my friends were like, Laura, you got your diploma months ago. Like, what are they going to do? Because I graduated early, so I got my diploma in the mail, like, months ago. So they were like, Laura, you should get in the bird, get in the bird. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna. And my grandparents weren't supposed to come. Right at the last minute, they were like, we're coming to your graduation. I was like, I can't give in the bird in front of Anne. I'll get my ass beat. So instead, I was like, I'm just gonna crank up the sass. So, you shake the superintendent's hand, you shake your principal's hand, the assistant principal, yada, yada, yada. So when I got to him, I made sure I death gripped his hand. And he says, congratulations to everybody. So normally it's congratulations. I took his hand. He goes, congratulations. And I said, I graduated. And he said, you sure did, Miss Waba.
Uh-oh.
What are we arguing about?
Aw, children.
We're talking about shits and showers. Arguing about who's going to shower and who's going to shit.
Right.
There is 2 bathrooms in this house. Why is this an issue?
I don't know, because for whatever reason, they both like my bathroom.
But I feel like now with the flies, I'd be all about the kids' bathroom.
I don't know, it's probably worse than mine.
The flies?
No, just dirty.
I know, but like I would just clean it and be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always they always want to use my bathroom. Like my shower, my
Maybe
bathroom.
just because like there, it's like yours, so it's like a safe space.
I don't know. Who knows? But yes, there are 2 working bathrooms in this house.
I mean, I guess I get it because when we lived in Orlando, I always wanted to take a shower in my parents' bathroom. But they had a walk-in shower, and I had like a bathtub shower.
Yeah, that's what ours is.
And I think that I just like their bathroom because it was a walk-in shower.
Oh. Yeah, that's what ours
Pretty
is.
sure it was a walk-in shower. I don't know, it's been a long time. It's been like 18 years since I took a shower in that house, so.
I'm glad
In
you
that
clarified.
house. Yeah. No,
It's been 18 years. It's been 18 years since I took a shower. Well, you don't smell too bad.
Well, I've been taking baths. No, I took a shower today.
That's a good thing.
Yes, being clean is fun.
I have not yet, but I will before I go to bed.
Oh yeah, we're like opposite today. You're in scrubs and I'm in regular clothes.
Yeah. I went to work today.
You worked today and I was off. Making money. Dude, this past weekend was insane. I don't know. What happened?
Your clients exploded?
I did 6.5 hours of massage on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
I did 5.5 hours of massage on Friday. I did another 6.5 on Saturday.
Wow.
And then Sunday, 2 hours.
Oh.
If I could just take like 1 massage each from Thursday, Friday, Saturday and put them on Sunday, I would have been fine.
Right, balanced everything out.
Ay.
Well, busy means money.
So normally Monday is my recovery day, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I'm productive. I was so not productive today. So tomorrow I just have to do everything I normally would do in 2 days in 1 day.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean on Thursday.
I gotta go to Walgreens. I gotta do laundry. I gotta
Shout out to the hubby who does the laundry.
I gotta go to the post office. Oh my god, I really need to go to the post office. That has to happen tomorrow. Because I ordered all of those bras that don't fit me.
Oh.
And I need to return them. As soon as like the post office scans the shipping label, then my exchange order will ship.
Oh.
So I just need to fucking do it.
Gotcha.
But I haven't. And then I thought to myself today before I came over, ooh, I could take the package with me and I could just have Chuck do it. And then I forgot it.
Oh.
So you work tomorrow?
In Aklawaha.
Akalawaha. Huma huma nuku nuku apawa.
Yeah, he has to wait till he's not on the clock though.
Right, I know.
Before he can do it.
But it would at least get done. Oh, and then I also really want to go get an adjustment.
Snappy Poppy.
Yeah, I really need to.
Cracky.
I just can't seem to convince myself to drive to Spring Hill. But I'm thinking, if I tell my mom, and then ask them to come to lunch with me. That'll make it worth the drive.
Gotcha.
I just go in, 10 minutes, snappy poppy, come out, go get lunch.
Gotcha.
Feel great, get stuffed, go home.
Take a nap.
No.
No.
Be productive.
Take a nap.
Be productive.
You can dream you're productive.
Not the same.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm gonna take a nap right here. Good night.
Oh. We have rambled.
We have rambled, but
about all kinds of things and stuff and things.
stuff and things.
And things and stuff.
Yeah. If you guys know what my dreams mean, if you have an interpretation, feel free to let me know what they are. It's Oreo.
It's Kelsey's cat. He wants her.
Mm-hmm. He knows how to open the door. Let yourself in, Oreo.
He does not open my door. I don't know why. Meow.
He sounds so sad. The first two were demanding, and that one was like sad.
Mom.
Oh! I'm not going to say the company name because they're not paying us.
Okay.
But I found a company that will press a personalized record. So if you have the MP3 downloads that like you paid for, I did pay for mine. You can upload them to their website and order like a mixtape on a vinyl record.
Huh.
So we all know that Ali and AJ is my favorite band, and they have 3 records.
I was waiting for who's that.
Oh, but he's
Yes.
not out. Is he out here?
Yeah, he's in the kitchen.
Oh,
I don't think he's paying attention.
he's not paying attention. They repressed 3 of their records.
Okay.
2 of the 3 I don't have. I was sick. I slept through the whole thing.
Oh no.
By the time I woke up, they were almost completely sold out. So I told Taylor, he's so great. He was able to get 1 of the 3. The full album that I wanted was already sold out. So I got one of the 45 singles. And now if you go on eBay, that record that I wanted, people are selling it. It was a $25, $35 record, something like that. They're selling it for $115.
It's like the Stanley Cups.
Yeah, it's just insane.
People have those listed for a stupid cup for $150.
Right, and it's like, just wait for Target to get another shipment in. Like,
but it's a cup.
I know. So, anyways, I just bought the MP3 downloads. There's 5 songs, so I guess it's an EP, not an LP, but whatever.
Okay.
So there were $4 for the MP3 downloads, and then I ordered the record. It's custom. I got to choose my own colors.
Oh.
And it was $65 with shipping. It's more than the record originally was, but it's less than $115.
But it's personalized.
Yeah, and it shipped today. And then what I'm gonna do is order I have like blank. They have blank. Hello.
Blah, 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 blah.
They have a blank. They have a blank.
Ding, 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 ding.
On Amazon, they have blank record jackets.
Oh, okay.
So I made my own album artwork. Like, I took their artwork and made it my own. I'm gonna print it out and make my own customized jacket for it.
Okay.
I collect vinyl records. I don't know if anybody knew that. And they're my favorite band, so of course I want to have a complete collection. So. And I'm thinking the vinyl, like the record itself, is going to be really pretty. Because I asked for transparent blue with red splatter.
Oh. Interesting. I don't know that many people still listen to records.
They're like making a comeback now. Which is exciting because that means that more artists are making records again. It also pisses me off because now I can't get the records that I want because everybody's buying them. And then you have artists like T Swift who have like 14,000 different versions of a record. and she gets them mass produced, so the record quality is garbage, and it's terrible for the planet. It's wasteful. You know how they make records?
No.
So the vinyl is like malleable,
Okay.
and it's like a fat donut shape.
Uh-huh.
So, like the colored ones, that is. And then, so they like put all like the different colors in it, make it into like this little like disc donut thing, and then they put it in the vinyl press, so it's got the plate that presses the lines that actually plays the music, and it's like a hydraulic press, and it like presses the record, so then like all the excess like squishes out, and then they trim it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool to watch.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
You look like you're fading.
I am.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap right here.
Good night.
Yes. Why don't you guys take a nap with me?
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Until next time.
Adios.
Muchachos.